Merry Christmas and a very warm welcome. I'm Jutnuka Tenura for Prime TV News. Let's look at today's headlines first. The President says Christmas is a promise of a new life. The Premier notes that the life of Jesus Christ brought about hope and reconciliation to a fragmented world. 4 people killed in Kudavalla shooting incident. 11 police teams dispatched for investigation. Rainy weather conditions continue. Relief activities are underway targeting flood victims. Pope urges people to live simpler lives. And now for news in detail. Sri Lankan Christians joined Christians all over the world to mark blessed dawn of Christmas yesterday midnight amidst ringing of church bells and delivering of masses. A large number of Christmas programs were organized island-wide. The main midnight mass was conducted at the St. Joseph's Church, Payagala by Archbishop of Colombo Malcolm Cardinal Ranjit. Meanwhile, the ITN Media Network also took measures to telecast masses of the St. Anne's Church at Kurana in Negombo. Bishop Maxwell Silva held the masses. Midnight masses of St. Luke's Church, Borella was held by Reverend Father Niroshan Dumel, and it was telecast over the ITN TV midnight yesterday. President Maithripala Sirisena in his Christmas message states that the expectation of Christmas is a promising of a new life, a new birth. Christmas is a season where the message of Jesus on peace and reconciliation reverberates throughout the world. He added that the Christmas is a season which brings forth the wholesome goodness of great and visionary. The President in his message wishes prevailing of values of great humanity, reconciliation and generosity preached by Jesus. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe issuing a Christmas message says that it is time for remembering the past with hope for the future. The life of Jesus Christ brought about hope and reconciliation to fragment the world. He also says it is an opportune time to rid ourselves of divisiveness and bring about a sense of brotherhood and amity along Sri Lankan, going beyond the barriers of caste, creed and language. Opposition leader Mahinda Rajapaksa in his Christmas message says words of Jesus Christ are life-giving advice that allows better understanding between people and the hope of experiencing true transformation. The opposition leader further states that Jesus Christ continuously highlighted the importance of looking inwards to correct mistakes, with each of us being aware of our own shortcomings. A special investigation has been opened into the Tangal shooting incident under the direction of the IGP and the senior DIG of the Southern Province. Accordingly, 11 police teams have been dispatched to carry on the special investigation. A special police team led by an assistant superintendent of police of the Colombo Crimes Division has also been dispatched to the Tangal. 4 people have been killed in the incident that took place this morning at the Kudavalla Fisheries Harbour in Tangal. Another 8 injured persons were rushed to the hospital following the shooting. 2 gunmen arrived at the place on a motorbike have opened fire at people by a T-56 gun and a pistol. It is reported that the attack had been carried out due to a prolonged conflict between 2 groups of fishermen. The Met Department announces that showers or thunder showers will occur in the northern, eastern and northern central provinces. Meanwhile, relief missions are underway targeting the weather-affected people. Showers or thunder showers will occur elsewhere, particularly after 2 p.m. Heavy falls about 100 millimeters can be expected at some places in the central, Sabaragamu and Maturu districts. Fairly heavy falls about 50 millimeters can be expected at some places in Western Province and in the Jaffna and Mullaitivu districts. Misty conditions can be expected at some places in the central, Sabaragamu and western provinces during the morning. Showers or thunder showers will occur at several places in the sea areas of the coast extending from Negombo to Balapitia via Colombo in the evening or night. Winds will be northeasterly and wind speed will be 30 to 40 kilometers per hour in the sea areas of the coast extending from Trincomalee to Colombo via Kankasanture, Mana and Puttalam. can be fairly rough at times as the wind speed can increase up to 50 kilometers per hour at times. Meanwhile, more than 74,000 people have been hit by flooding in different parts of the country with the incessant rainfall. Around 11,000 individuals in the Mullaitivu, Kilinochchi and Jaffna districts have been displaced and accommodated in temporary shelters. The Disaster Management Centre states that relief activities are being carried out undebatedly. The sluice gates of the Rajangane and Iranamad reservoirs have been opened with increasing water levels. Due to the adverse weather conditions, many areas of the northern province have been in a disastrous situation. The most affected area is the Kilinochchi district. Our correspondent reports that flooding in the Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu district is receding at present. The displaced people in the two districts are being provided cooked meals and other amenities. The Triforces have been dispatched to provide relief to the weather victims. Meanwhile, the soldiers attached to the 15th Singha Regiment of the Sri Lanka Army were able to save lives of 2 civilians who were caught up with the speedy water currents in the Vadakachi village. The Sri Lanka Air Force has also dispatched helicopters to rescue people trapped in flooding. According to Navy sources, they have also sent boats to locate people who have been trapped in undated areas. Many parts of the northern province have been submerged due to rising of water levels. Sri Lanka's export income has increased. Country's industrial export income has increased to $7,657 million during the period from January to October as compared to the same period in the year 2017, where the income stood at $7,031.1 million. Accordingly, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka states that 8.9% income increase of the industrial export sector has been recorded. Export of beverages, tobacco, apparel, rubber products, gem and jewellery and minerals, etc. has showcased a significant growth. Minister Lakshman Kiriyalla emphasizing that the forthcoming budget to be represented by the government will be the best in the post-independent Sri Lanka. Minister Kiriyalla was speaking at a function held at Madadumbara area in Teldenia. He pointed out that the current ruling party is a UNP and they will not believe on alliances anymore. The minister said that the budget proposal will be presented in the House in February. He expressed that prices of essential items will be slashed significantly. The housing development initiative embarked by the UNP administration will be further enhanced. Relief given to the low-income people will be increased. The minister stressed that the pensioners will also reap more benefits by the forthcoming budget. Teldenia UNP electorate meeting was held under the patronage of Minister Lakshman Kiriyalla. Parliamentarian Mayantha Disanayake also spoke at the event. He pointed out that some government officers were inefficient implementing the projects. He stated that a large sum of money that was allocated for development activities could not be utilized due to the inefficiency of some government officials. Mayantha Disanayake said that those officers believed that Mahinda Rajapaksa would be in power forever. Director Operations of the Anti-Corruption Force, Namal Kumara, says he will be given a statement before the court raiding the investigations being carried out on the conspiracy of killing VIPs. Namal Kumar stated that there is a questionable situation pertaining to investigation into the assassination plot. He added that there is a conspiracy to cover up the investigation and unearth of truth. Namal Kumar pointed out that a news article appeared recently that no audio clips has been found in his mobile phone in connection with the assassination plot. He stated that he will reveal the truth regarding the scenario on the 1st of January. Namal Kumar alleged that the investigators are trying to cover up the incident. He noted that he will give a secret statement before the court. Meanwhile, police spokesman Ruwan Gunasekara said that the mobile phone of Namal Kumara was taken to Hong Kong by 2 officers of the Criminal Investigation Department and an officer of the Government Analysis Department. The officers have been able to retrieve a number of audio clips that has been deleted at the laboratories in Hong Kong. Ruwan Gunasekara said that the audio clips are being analysed by the CID. The prison authorities have taken measures to ban the medical officer who have allegedly taken liquor to an inmate of the Valikata prison. The suspected medical officer have been barred to enter into any medical center attached to the Valikete prison or related institutes. It was reported that said medical officer has secretly taken liquor for a person inmate. The suspect is a medical officer attached to the prison department. The ban will be in effect till the end of the investigation. The prison department has also taken measures to inform the Ministry of Health regarding the conduct of the medical officer. A pharmacist was also arrested by the prison authorities who had smuggled illegal drugs to the prison, hiding with some medical drugs. Officers attached to the Criminal Investigation Unit of the Kalaniya Police Division have arrested a man in Vattala area with possession of an illegal drug called ice and heroin worth 6 million rupees. The illegal drugs were found when the police officers inspected a motor car. The inspection was made on a tip-off received by Kalaniya Police Division. The suspect possessed 500 grams of ice and 500 and 370 milligrams of heroin. The suspect is 40 years old resident of Vattala. That's all for tonight. You can log on to www.itn.lk for more information. I'm signing off from studio. I'm Jutnaga Therur. Good night.